Cockeyed Out of Games. I'm having a little bit of a problem with my webcam. It's not showing my face. And that's kind of obnoxious. So anyway, I'm going to play Final Fantasy 12, but I don't think the camera's working. It's just showing a white screen for some reason, and I don't know what to do about that. So I'm just going to double check my channel just to make sure it's actually looking like that. See what's actually being broadcast. Yeah, it's not even broadcasting my camera, is it? Yeah, I'm going to have to work on this over the weekend, though, and figure out what's going on with my webcam. Let's play with it just for a second. I hate that it's not working. It drives me really, it bothers me a lot because I was literally streaming 3 hours ago and it was working fine. It's like, why can't shit just not break? Right? Like, is that crazy? Maybe that's crazy. See, that's what I'm seeing is a white box. And I don't know how to fix that. I don't know if I can fix that. I don't know. Alright, we're just going to remove it. I'm sorry about that. But we are still playing Final Fantasy. I'll have to figure that out over the weekend and see what I can do to fix it. But for right now is the Final Fantasy countdown. We're continuing Final Fantasy 12. Now, I don't remember where we left off. Oh yeah, now I do. We're going to save the princess. Alright, good deal. Hold on, before we continue, let me just put in the subject that my camera broke. And let's put our timer up on the screen. Because we are counting down through the series. I want to make sure that we're counting the total hours here. Yeah, I think it's something wrong with Streamlabs though. Nothing's really wrong with my camera. Like it's on. I can see that it's working. All right, there's our timer. Timer's working at least, even if the camera's not. All right, let's continue on.
Wait.
It's so frustrating when something's working 3 hours ago and now it's not, but we'll make it work.
See that red web of light spanning the passageway? It is a mechanism to detect intruders within the ship. Break one of those beams and an alarm will sound, summoning the guard. The alarm should cease after a time.
I'm eating M&M's
to
though.
avoid drawing unnecessary attention.
In case that wasn't obvious from all the crunching.
Her Majesty awaits.
See, when I do stuff like that, you can't even see now. So you just think I'm making weird noises. I mean, it kind of was a weird noise, but it was food. Alright, lasers. We don't want lasers. I'm not going to go crazy exploring. I love this part of the game. This is, I mean, we're still in like the first 10 hours of the game. first 6 hours of the game, really, but this is where you get the last person who's going to join your party. I had my paradigm set to attack the lowest health, but it didn't look like Fran was doing that. Oh. Is it not just a map of the territory? There we go. Let's go. It's up here. There's a lot to explore here. It's a small map. Ooh, he leveled up with that hit. That was such a good crit that he leveled up. I feel like I hit the mother load. Look at all these treasure chests. Flecka. We need to go all the way around. I know my webcam just broke and isn't working, but I also have these blinds in my my office here, and one literally just fell down. Like, I think my whole house is falling apart. Everything I own is just coming apart right now while I'm playing this game. I love Streamlabs, but I have so many issues with it. And the camera breaking and not working is just one more issue. And it's, I don't even know how to fix it. Like, I tried to troubleshoot it for an hour. It's why I started my raid, or my stream late. Pew! Alright, he's down. Go this way. I like how this ship looks. Kind of reminds me of, like, Star Wars. I think I've said that a couple times about this game, but you go in through the, like, the Star Destroyers, you know? They're all these massive ships.
not their numbers. Take down the leaders and the others will follow.
Take down that caster. Oh. Fuck. He's poisoning. I don't have a paradigm for that. I like how I completely didn't follow the advice. Take down the leaders! And I immediately go for the trash. Block, 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 block. The little victory scenes they have at the end are awesome. I'm glad they added that in. Okay, let's go in here first. That's all very expensive. I don't have anybody with a spear yet. Maybe I make Ash a spear wielder. Got a little money now. So I have an assassin's dagger. Have a... Oh, I need a crossbow. That's pretty good. Use a couple of round shields. Didn't mean to do that. All right. I probably should have got Rays and Aqua. Alright, well let's equip these guys. Crossbow, that looks fucking good. Round shield. It's a parallel arrow. Shit, let's equip that. I mean, it barely increases her attack, but it still increases her attack. Alright, so I think we're good on weapons. Pretty close on armor. Scale armor is +2. What the hell does he have? Alright, well, whatever. We're just gonna get raised. Have to get the rest of that stuff later.
You are unharmed?
Vossler,
Majesty.
It's nothing. I'll be fine. You...
Come on, let's go. What are you waiting for? Penello's still out there.
We should hurry. They won't be long.
We will talk later.
I'm not going to add her to my group yet. But I think I made Penillo a black mage, right? I'm fairly certain. She's not in my group, so I can't see, but I'm pretty sure I made her a black mage. Whatever Penillo is, I want Ash to be the opposite. We'll just go with complete opposite. Ninja swords, bitches! I just have to get some. Alright, Fran. Shit, I needed to go this way, didn't I? And then for him, he needs to go over here, right? Yeah. Alright. Cool. I think we're good for now. You know, I had made Bosch a monk on my last playthrough, which was kind of cool. I like the idea of having monks, but you have to use a polearm or a staff to attack air units.
Majesty, we will cut you a path.
I will not place my trust in the sword of a traitor.
Yet trust his sword we must, traitor or no. I see no other way. We track back, commandeer a ship, and make our escape. Her Majesty cannot abide weakness, least of all in herself. We must make her confront the reality of our plight.
Which way are we going? I guess we're going straight north. Just go the way we haven't gone yet. Fran and both here just destroyed that guy. 2 ranged attacks. He's out. Chain level 9. I don't know what chains do. Alright. Did I miss somebody? Oh, he did. And he dropped loot. Potion! The first time I got to this point in this game, there's a boss at the end of this. And I struggled so fucking much with that boss. I didn't understand the paradigm system. I just found it frustrating. And now that I know how it works, I absolutely love it. I think it's great. And the boss is a bit trivial. Hopefully. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll game over on it. I think I could have turned off the alarm in that last room. We're going to go back in there. Can I turn off the alarm in here? Shit. All these bad guys just flowing into the room. Or are they the good guys? Am I the bad guy? Since I'm rebelling against Empire? I sometimes wonder if, like, in Star Wars, the rebels were the bad guys. Alright, yeah, that was the right thing to do. I finally finished my rerun of The Rise of Skywalker last night. Holy shit, that movie's bad. Like, absolutely horrendous movie. Alright, we're gonna go this way. Iron helmet. Almost to the end here. Those alarms, though. We're gonna go down below and turn them off again. Shepherd's Bolero. What is that? Oh, that alarm going off is crazy. Let me get all these treasure chests, though. Ah, it's Pinello.
Vaughn.
It's okay. We're okay.
Geese knows you've escaped. You must hurry. You are Captain Azalus. You will follow me. We must reach the airships before they do.
You would let us leave knowing who we are?
Lady Ash, by all rights you ought not even to exist. That you and Captain Ronsenberg were made to appear dead is like a hidden thread laid bare. Your actions hereafter will pull at that thread, and we will see what it unravels. This is our chance. We must see this through and get to the bottom of it. I believe 'tis for the good of Dalmasca and the good of the Empire.
Very well then.
Thanks, Lamont.
I must apologize. Pinello, for you. May it bring you good fortune.
Thanks.
Let us go.
Alright, so we've got Pinello. Let's look at what her license was. Yeah, she was a black mage. I'm gonna make Ash a white mage. She gets all these handy spells too. Heaven's Wrath, alright. Alright, so Ash can wear some gear now. She's got magic. She's got 2 mist abilities ranks. Third one's up here. And then Pinello. I feel like I went the wrong way with her. Yeah, there's intercession up there. Going to be gammeted out in a second here. Intercession, alright. So we got her first mist ability. I'm just going to give her a couple of, excuse me, these magic potency ones. Alright, so she doesn't have a weapon to use, but she should be a pretty strong magic user at this point. Alright. Alrighty. That's as good as it's getting for right now. I need to get down for her missed abilities. I'm pretty close to hers though, so that's not a problem. Alright. Let's move ahead here. Like I said, I don't have any staves or staffs for Pinello or Ash, so we're not gonna put them in the party yet. Let's just hope we don't die now.
Such a great shame. I must confess, I thought you the one who would help us restore peace to Dalmasca. No matter, we hold the proof of your royal lineage. A maid of passing resemblance will serve our purposes now. As for you, my dear, the Empire requires you no more!
What was that?
The Nethicite.
Your Majesty does not disappoint. Ever quick to spurn an honorable surrender, as was your father.
You know nothing of my father!
almost got destroyed there. Alright, let's try a few things. I want to steal from him if I can. Couldn't steal. Let's try again. He's not very good at it, is he? Ah, I got a potion. Alright. Let's try Mist.
How about some of this?
Please.
These Mist abilities are pretty cool. Especially if you get them ranked up more. They do some major damage. You can take out half the boss's health.
Got a surprise for you.
If you get a combo. Damn it. I didn't do a great job on that though. I mean, we still beat him, but it could have been easier.
We've secured an Atomos. Come.
An Atomos? All skiff, no ship. Hardly fit for a leading man.
So I can fly it then?
You're mad.
Can't we go faster? Not yet. They passed. Hasn't gone too fast, they'd have noticed.
Balthier, your handkerchief. I thought you might want it back.
I shall wear it close to my heart.
Perhaps you forget all that Ondor has wrought.
I do not forget, Majesty. It was by his counsel, dangerous though it may have been, that we were able to free you. You must meet with him, Your Highness, and give ear to his words. He may act in league with the Empire, but his heart is not.
It is as he says. I ought not have kept Ondor at so great a distance for so long a time. I have played the fool.
You were only being cautious.
Majesty, I would ask you for some time. On our own, we struggle in vain to restore Dalmasca. I must search out some other way. Until I should find it, I would have Bosch remain at your side. Doubt him you may. But I measure his loyalty to Dalmasca no less than my own.
I know you would not speak so lightly. Very well.
Bosch literally killed the king.
Keep her well.
Well, it's his twin
Go to
brother,
Ondor
but
and
still.
there await my return.
That's a pretty big claim. All right. Save. All right, so I've got a couple new people. I'd like to bring Pinello and Ash into the group because they're pretty good as a white mage and a black mage, but we'll need to get some gear for them. We're also missing... some spells. I don't know if they have them here, though. Might have to go to another city for them. But when I was on the Death Star thing there, I didn't have... I didn't have enough money or currency to buy Aqua, I think, was one of them, and there's one other. Yeah, so I need a Serpent Rod. She can't even equip it? Shit. So I need a Cherry Staff. I think it's wild she's wearing heavy armor and I'm putting her in cloth shit. Okay, so she actually did have some stuff. I didn't have to completely strip her, I guess. That's good to know. So we can at least go farm a little bit. Just can't put that in. So... shit, I should have cooked that. Check out the spells real quick, and if we can't buy any spells, we'll just move on. If we can buy spells, we'll get what we can. If we don't have money, we can go farm. Yeah, they have them here. Alright. Good. So we don't even have to go farm at this point. We'll do that in the next zone where we get more experience. Let's see if we can do some armor real quick for those two. Alright. Not the best gear, like, for everybody, but that's a good start. It's a good start. I wonder how far up the Serpent Rod was. Like, how far off was I from that? That's number 1, so I just didn't get... Alright, that's fine. Now I could get it, so... I don't know that it matters that she's using a rod versus the sword she has equipped.
When Vossler learned my father had been killed the night of the treaty signing, he returned to Ravenastor, there to aid my escape. There was still time before Vane's reach extended too far. We thought that you could protect me.
However, when I then made the announcement that you had taken your own life, I must have seemed a model citizen of the Empire. The announcement, you see, was Vane's suggestion. Of course, at the time I was reluctant, but I could not perceive his reasons. Now it is clear he meant to drive a wedge between us.
Halim, we are past all this. Bushirba must stand with us. We can stop Vane. I once knew a girl whose only wish was to be carried in her uncle's arms. Your Majesty is a woman grown now. Then Bushirba will aid me.
Suppose for a moment you were to defeat Vane. What then? You cannot simply rebuild your kingdom with the only proof of your birthright stolen. Without that, the Grand Kiltias on Bo-Omises cannot and will not recognize your Majesty as the rightful heir. You may yet be a princess, but without proof of your identity, you are powerless. You will remain with me. We do nothing till the time is right.
I cannot just wait.
Then what does your Majesty propose we do?
Uncle Halim.
Incidentally, what is the going rate for rescuing princesses these days? Food would be a start. The good stuff, mind you.
This can be arranged, though it will take some time.
Time enough for a bath, I hope. Dirty business, you know. Ah, best bring a change of clothes, too.
What are you doing? This is Balthier's ship.
I'm going to retrieve the Dawn Shard. It's the proof that I need. I know where it's hidden. I'll return his airship later.
Are you crazy?
This is something that I have to do. Not only for myself, but for all those who have fallen. I will not be made to hide. I'll fight alone if I must.
You still have Bosch, right? Besides, you can't just go around stealing people's ships. What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to concentrate.
That's quite enough, Your Majesty. What do you think? A bit over the top?
In my line of work, you never know when something like this might come in handy.
I'm trying to concentrate.
I'm leaving you with the Marquis.
You can't.
Trust me, you're better off staying here.
Suppose you kidnapped me instead. You're a sky pirate, aren't you? Then steal me. Is that so much to ask?
What do you have that I would want?
The Dynast King's treasure. The Dawn Shard is but one of the riches that lie waiting in King Wraithwall's tomb.
King Wraithwall, you say?
Kidnapping royalty is a serious offense. It won't do much to lower the bounty on your head.
How much is the price on your head these days, I wonder?
Allow me to escort you in Vossler's place.
Will you be joining us?
What? Are you kidding? I don't want to stick around this place.
Then I'm coming too.
Penelo?
Don't leave me here.
Of course not.
Then it's settled. We should leave before the Marquis realizes she's missing, like proper kidnappers.
Alright, we're kidnapping a princess. Let's do it.
Dr. Sid, does this set Draclaw?
I have confirmed he receives funds from Lord Vane. His agency in the fall of Nabudis is also certain. Yet, with Judge Zecht, who led the assault, missing, the truth remains difficult to ascertain.
The long, cold years have clouded my eyes. I cannot see my own son's heart.
My lord.
This illness will claim me. So then, who is to be my successor? The Senate fears the capable Peregrine Vane. They prefer a young, fledgling emperor. Gabranth, once in the past I laid siege to your homeland.
The Republic of Landis is long since gone. My allegiance lies wholly with the Empire.
Perhaps. But what of your brother? He did not accept us as you did. He fled to Dalmasca. Did you never think to follow him?
I follow his every move. He is an enemy of the Empire. He will be cut down.
So you would kill even your own brother for the Empire. Be that as it may, Gabranth, your ruthlessness is not without merit. But it must not become this way with Larsa. You must ensure that it does not.
So then you ask me to be his sword, to strike where he might not.
Rather be his shield. Gabranth, keep your close watch on Vane. His is the keenest blade of all.
My lord.
Do this for me, Gabranth. I could not bear to see my sons war with each other again.
Whoa. This come in handy often?
It's tough being popular. Wouldn't want any admirers dropping in while we're away. Well now, that's as far as she goes. We'll be in yacht from here onwards.
Across the Sand Sea, to the Valley of the Dead, and to King Wraithwall's tomb below.
So when you're in yacht, skystones don't work at all. That's why we gotta hoof it the rest of the way, you see?
Happy you get to teach me something for a change?
Well, if you want to be a sky pirate, you gotta know your... Hey, what do you mean for a change?
Come on,
At least we
that's
thought
it.
to bring
I'm smarter than
entertainment.
you.
Oh yeah? Says who? You want to see what they think about it?
I wouldn't be so confident.
All right. Finally, the cutscenes are over. All right, so now I think they're going to sell more gear. Let's save and we'll just start to grind up a little bit. We do need some more money than we have, so... Oh, we can see the traps. That's good. So we're actually pretty close to where I was the last time I quit on stream, when I went to go play like Final Fantasy 11 and 14 and stuff. So we're almost caught up.
So where exactly is Wraithwall's tomb?
Far to the west. We must first cross the Yogir Yensa, and beyond that, the Nam Yensa, before we reach the tomb. An expanse of desert larger still than all of Delmasca. We must pace ourselves. If you grow tired, we stop and take rest.
You don't have to worry about me. I'm tougher than I look.
You are at that.
Alright, so we are going to spend a little time farming in this zone. Not much, but it makes the temple a bit easier. You obtain infuse. You got a map. You got another map. Maps are cool. Oh, what the fuck am I doing? No wonder this is taking forever. Alright, so you're gonna go... Let's do that, but you're gonna go cure. I don't have HP 0. That's gonna make things complicated. Let's see. Alright, well, we're gonna have to get some gamuts too. Lowest HP. So it's cool she has cured too. We're gonna put... do aqua. And then... that's not gonna work. Oh, all right. We got a ways to go. Ways to go. They're weak to air. I wonder if I have arrow. What the fuck is Ash doing? Did I fuck up her gamut? Oh, she's not doing shit. Oh, her gamut's torn off. Okay. So she literally was doing shit. Alright. Hopefully this is a little better. You obtain sleep. It's good that I'm getting some spells this way.
Yeah.
So this is a big fucking map. I gotta go all the way over there. I'm probably gonna go one zone up and then turn around. And we'll go sell and buy if we have anything to buy. And then we'll start heading to the temple from there.
A construct to draw oil from the ground. Abandoned many years now, it seems.
Did Dalmaskins build this?
No, the Rosarians. Their empire lies far to the west, ever at war with Arcadia. Heedless of the kingdoms caught in their midst. Dalmasca, Nabradia, Landis.
'Tis the small craft's fate to watch the list of the galleons and pray for light winds.
Vossler, why are you here?
Imagine my surprise when upon my return to Bogerba, I find both you and the Lady Ash have vanished. I thought you above consorting with sky pirates.
Balthier is a man worthy of our trust, and it was the Lady Ash's decision. I am content to lend my arm, as I could not when Rassler died, when her throne was taken. Never again. I will defend her this time.
You walked the Knight's path. The Lady Ash?
We should leave this place.
Let me guess. Sandstorm?
Something far worse.
I see. So the Dawn Shard does lie in King Wraithwall's tomb. The Marquis sympathizes with your plight, yet the Empire perches as a carrion bird on his shoulder. He can keep whispers of your abduction silent for only so long.
Yes. Tell me, Vossler, what have you accomplished?
We leave at once. This is Urutan Yensa territory, and they are unfond of visitors. Looks like we've attracted the wrong sort of attention. Let's quit this place while we still can. Move!
Let's go!
Vossler! Have you found the means to restore Dalmasca?
First, we must claim the Dawn Shard. It all begins with that.
Vossler has joined. Constantly having like an extra party member kind of reminds me of like Mystic Quest, where you always have somebody joining your party randomly. It's not really a problem per se. It's kind of cool that you have new people coming in, but I like the control of the real party members. Ancient sword. Equip that. Anybody? No. It's a really good sword too. These all axes. Alright, well, something to sell. got wrecked. Maybe we don't have to go back. I don't know. I just don't want to miss any spells is the thing. So I guess we'll have to go back and look and see if there's any spells I missed. So those are what I really need right now. Damage-wise, I feel like I'm doing alright. I love being asleep. Nothing dumb about this. There we go. Golden amulet. All right. I'm getting some good stuff from the chest, so that's good. The other thing I could do is start stealing, so I could get a little more. Just a couple of extra items per fight. I think it's better just to go ahead and attack and kill, personally. But... Does it? Well, fuck. I'm glad you're telling me. I wonder if it's pulling in the right mic. I'm having issues tonight. Oh, do you? I don't have it at 100%. How's that? Is that a little louder? Turn the sound up too. I'm having issues with Streamlabs in general tonight. My camera stopped working. My camera's clearly working. Like, I tested it out, the camera's fine, but I can't get it to work with Streamlabs. And I don't know why. It's just showing like a white screen. I'm actually getting pretty aggravated because it worked on stream earlier today for GTA, and now it's just stopped. And I don't know what to do about it. I checked every troubleshooting guide I could find. I actually started my stream late so I could go back and research and find out what the hell's going on with it. It's so weird. I reset, I unplugged it, I restarted it, I updated the drivers. Like, there's no reason for it not to be working. And I'm worried I'm going to have to completely uninstall and reinstall Streamlabs, which would be a big pain in the ass. And by the way, Grand Theft Auto is so much fun. I had so much fun with that earlier. Didn't bang any hookers. Like, there were no hookers to be had, but it was definitely a good time for me. Where am I going? Oh, I gotta go across. Alright. That's great. Well, I'm glad he's having fun with it. It was a lot of fun. Like, I've held off on playing that for a little while, actually. I don't know. I was he still is. I'm sorry. I ruined your partnership for the next couple of days while he's working on killing things, killing people and running them over. The game's great, though. I don't know. Lately, I've been in a weird mood with games. Like, I'm having fun playing through the Final Fantasy games, and I love Final Fantasy, obviously. But since I beat Breath of the Wild, I just feel lost, because when I was off stream, that's what I was playing. And now that I don't have Breath of the Wild to play, I don't know what to do with myself. Like, I legitimately am, like, just going game to game to game trying to find something that fills that gap. And nothing fills the gap that Breath of the Wild had. Like, it was just it's such a great game. I even picked up Link to the Past. I started playing through that. Skyrim's actually a good idea. I actually, I didn't install Skyrim, but I looked at installing Oblivion and going through some of the story mods that people put together that completely change the game. I would love to get back into Oblivion. Skyrim is a fun game, and I love Skyrim, and I know it has similar things, but for me, Oblivion's like the game. Like the Elder Scrolls experience. Alright, let's sell some shit here. So, Ancient Sword, number 1, we're going to sell that. Can't equip it anyway. Succulent Fruits, Earth Stones. We got a golden amulet, which is awesome. Doubles license points earned. Ooh, that's really good. We're going to equip that on somebody. Cypress Bowl. Alright, we're going to sell that because we don't need that either. Alright, let's look at what we can equip here. Killer Bow. Fucking amazing. Alright, we're going to get the spells first. So we're going to say Cura and Arrow. And I can't afford any of this other crap, so... Guess we'll get a... Shit, I don't know. I guess that's it for now. Let's see, Gamut, Penello. I'm gonna make her use Arrow. Okay, so we're still ahead there. Thanks for telling me about the sound, by the way. You know, if nobody tells me, I have no idea, so... Still good there, okay. Shades of Black. Cast a random black magic. That's cool. Bosh. Charge, that's what I need. I need the gamut to go with it. Golden amulet's there. Alright, I need that one. Alright. Good deal. And then lastly, We're gonna equip her with the golden amulet. And we're gonna change out the party here. We're gonna let Franny get back in. Alright, we're gonna start to make our way across the desert now. I still can't afford everything, but we can always come back here. But I got the important stuff. Full of upgraded items and equipment. Getting that golden bangle is pretty useful though. Doubling the license points is, like, at this level is pivotal. So you haven't played Grand Theft Auto. Have you played Red Dead Redemption? You said you were warming up to Grand Theft Auto. Red Dead Redemption, of the two, it's my favorite. It's a Western style, like Grand Theft Auto. I just think it's phenomenal. Another wither staff, alright. That's good luck.
Yes.
You know, I don't know if it is or not, actually. Grand Theft Auto 5 is playing just fine on my computer. Computer wasn't getting hot or anything, so I didn't even have all the settings completely up, but it was playing just fine. And Red Dead, I can't imagine, is much different. Well, I take that back. I did read one thing, that with Red Dead, if you played on the lowest settings on PC, it looks like you're playing a game from like the 1990s. Because the graphics are so pixelated and low. They really wanted to make sure like everybody could play it. But I don't know that that means it's bad. I just don't know enough about how it was optimized, though. I was wrecking everybody now. That's good. Just wish I had, wish I had all the gamuts at this point. I don't have them. There's a couple I need, like key ones. But even Red Dead Redemption 1 was great. I mean, I know that's not on PC, but if you guys have a console that can play it, totally worth it. Like, that was a great game. You know what's wild about Red Dead is I ended up gambling a lot. I think you can play blackjack. I don't think you can play poker. You play blackjack on it. I ended up playing forever. Played cards for like 30 hours in that game. You'll do more Skyrim? That's cool though. I mean, as long as you're still enjoying it and having fun with it. There's no reason to play anything different, right? Yeah, one of the reasons, yesterday I logged in and was playing during the day, and one of the reasons was it yesterday? Wednesday. And one of the reasons I was doing a day schedule was just to try out new stuff. Like I wanted to try out Terraria and play that. And, you know, see what kind of interest there is in those. I think if you're not working, going during the day is a good idea because... And I honestly wish I could do more daytime streams because I think people are off work, or even if they're working, they'll just turn you on and just leave you on. You know, it's one of those things where you get viewers just because you're around. They may not be engaged, but they're on. I think I had, you know, even with like Terraria and Guild Wars, I had like 5 or 6 people on. That was kind of cool. I know that's not a ton of people. I'm just saying, like, for games that I wouldn't have considered like popular games, people are still watching. I know I turn people on when I'm working. I turn on streamers and just leave it going. Of course, I do that at night too, obviously. Treasure at the Sand Sea. Yeah, because you're streaming in like the middle of the night at Mia time, right? So makes it hard for those guys. There's a couple of people from Australia who come in occasionally for me. This guy Ashness, who also streams, and you know, he's not gonna come in at night, but he was on for the daytime one. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I like talking to him too. So. And if you haven't followed Ashness, you should, because he does like old school RPGs. Stuff that like I haven't even heard of. Like stuff that only came out in Japan. He just did one called Live Alive. And that was awesome. And now he's doing Earthbound. Which Earthbound's a crazy game. He's a lot of fun to watch. But he only streams on Sunday morning. That's it, Sunday morning Eastern time. So like if you go to watch him, you have to be up at like 7 to 8 o'clock on a Sunday. Most people I guess aren't. But Live Alive looked awesome. It looked like a predecessor to Saga Frontier. Whoa, what the hell is this, man? Do I want to try to fight it? You know what? Let's go for it. Let's see what happens. Oh, it's not that hard. Oh, shit. I love... Not that hard. Fuck! He just one-shot my mage, man. 8 LP. Holy crap. The Uraton Eater has fallen. Oh, does Varo stream on Sunday morning? I didn't know that. I haven't seen him on. Alright, so I'm going to the west. Alright, we'll just go this way. Oh, it's his second stream. Okay. I'll try to tune in and watch him a little bit too. Ashness also hasn't hit affiliate yet, which really bugs me because he deserves it. No, I don't care. It's fine. Talk about whoever you want. You know, the thing is, like, and I posted his stream in my Discord at 1.2, so there's a link, but I'm such a new streamer. Like, I consider myself a new streamer. I know this is, like, 120th some odd, like, episode, but I've been affiliate only for, like, 2 months now. Not even 2 full months. And, there's some people who are doing streams that aren't affiliate yet. Like, I love Ashness' stream, but, he's not affiliate. Like, you know, he deserves it. I don't deserve it. He does. Like, I got affiliate because of the grace of other streamers and people who, like, actually put on a good show. You and your group, Gala, Poodle, and all those guys were super helpful. Sinnap was helpful. He rated me a good number of times, which was really nice. I mean, if I hadn't had that help, I wouldn't have had a stream, I don't think. A little self-deprecation never hurt anybody, right? I don't think it's bad. I just think I have a lot of room for improvement. I'm new to streaming, so I think there's things to do. My humor is, it's there's a special brand of humor in my channel. I read a book on Steve Martin once, and I truly believe this is how comedy works. But when you say something funny, you want to move on to the next thing. And you want to say the next funny thing. And the next funny thing. And the next funny thing. And if it's smart humor, not like fart jokes and stuff, you're going to get to a point where people are laughing at the first joke by the time you're telling your second or third joke. And so you just have a constant chain of jokes, and you have a constant chain of laughter as people, like, figure out what your jokes meant when you first said them. So, you know, they're laughing at your first joke on your third joke, and then it just continues from there. And I think Steve Martin was totally right on that. Like, that's the perfect way to write humor. I'm not writing humor, and I don't think I'm that funny, but I think it's important, like, to just realize that if people are laughing, they're going to keep laughing. There's going to be a chain of laughter if you can keep a few things going. And if it's just slightly smarter, if it's a smart joke, if it's something they have to think about, it will keep them laughing for a longer time. Now, Steve Martin also had a comedy shtick for literally just putting an arrow through his head, like wearing a prop. So not all of his stuff was that good, but I don't know. He's a funny guy. He's definitely a good author. I like his books. When I was younger, I wanted to be a comedian. That's not a joke. That's the truth. I wanted to be a comedian when I was younger. And, I don't know, I got into my, like, 20s, and Steve Martin's a comedian, but he's also an author. He wrote a couple of nonfictions, or small stories, and then he also wrote a couple of books about his joke-telling days, like his comedic days, and how he got into writing. We're gonna go north, but before we do that, let's go west. So I'm sure there's a save over here. Hopefully there's a save over here. Longbow, that's an expensive bow. It's a really big increase in damage, though. Let's buy that. Let's, sell some of this stuff. I really wanted to get this crossbow, because the next thing I'm fighting is a bird, and it flies, so it'd be good to have some ranged attacks, especially some that are like so fucking good. Let's see if I can afford it after I sell the bow. Guy talks a lot. Yeah, still not enough. 200 more. Let's go ahead and equip Pinello the wizard staff. Maybe that'll give me the 200. That'll do it. Alright, we're going to change out my party a little bit here. Alright, I don't know if we have to fight the bird right away or if we can save. Hopefully we can save before we have to fight it. Jeez, that's not a good sign, is it? Yeah, you can save, but you have to save before you even do anything. Alright, we're just going to do one save file. Guys, hey Mr. Radcore. Oh, I'll send you some pictures. Just nudes though. I just saw a news article on my phone pop up. The U.S. House has scheduled a historic vote on decriminalizing marijuana at the federal level. For those of us in the U.S., that's a big fucking deal. And it's awesome. Because a lot of us like pot. I'm not going to say who, but I am a believer that everybody should have the option of marijuana for, you know, for fun, not just because of medical reasons. Mr. Radcore, how are you tonight? You doing well? I mean, they'll keep him in jail because most of those people are black. I mean, it's all racism. Holy fuck, I am destroying this thing. Those new weapons are a good idea. Alright, let's go with... Okay. Well, maybe not a great idea. Let's see. Oh, it's terribly sad. Fuck, man. Okay, let's go with another Phoenix down, I guess. Oh, come on, you fucking assholes. Just let her live. She wants to live. Let's try it again. There we go. We got it. You know, the thing is, I'm pretty open with how I feel politically. I don't have a problem sharing. The reason those people are in jail has nothing to do with the drugs.
I got it.
Let's just be clear on why they're in jail. And so even if marijuana is legalized, I'm sure a lot of those people will stay in jail for the next 6 months to a year while they figure out what to do with the people who are in jail. And that's the sad thing about it. But if I was to go and have some drugs, no problem. Because, you know, white guy. Like, that's really why. It's sad. It's terribly sad. And it doesn't make any sense.
Here goes.
And marijuana is not It's not hurting anybody. Where I live near Philadelphia in Pennsylvania, and they have places where people can go to do drugs. So kind of like what they do in Canada, I think. They have like a drug house where you can go in and they have like nurses to administer everything. And then you can do your drugs and you're not going to hurt anybody. You're not going to die. You're not going to hurt others. And the idea is that you go into this like drug house that's managed by the government and by doctors and nurses to keep it off the streets. And it's been wildly successful. Controversial, but wildly successful. Yeah, but I mean, upper class white people get way more leniency on anything. Like, look at Trump, man. He's literally like a child molester. Like, he literally had sex with children, and he's the president. So. Yeah, the needle exchange thing. So Miss Radcore, my camera is fucked up. It's showing like white. I don't even... Here, let me try to show you guys. Let me save and I'll show you. Maybe you can make some recommendations. It is completely ass backwards. I think we need to spend a lot more money on like...
Long ago,
social
the
workers.
gods granted their favor to
Get some
King
social help
Wraithwall,
out.
who would oversee the subjugation of a vast territory spanning
Take
from
away some of the
Mordalia
military
to
budget.
Valendia.
Like, our military budget's insane.
Here he forged the
It's
Galtean
obscene.
alliance. Though he is called the Dynast King, upon establishing the alliance, he demonstrated compassion for his people and disdain for needless war. A philosophy passed on to his successors, one that would bring peace and prosperity for
I don't know if I
hundreds of
said
years
this
to follow.
on
It was
stream
during
or
this
in
time
somebody's
of
chat,
peace that the city-states of Arcadia
but
and
I have
Rosaria,
run for public
each
office,
members of Wraithwall's
and
alliance,
so I'm very
took root
opinionated on
and
politics,
flourished.
and I don't mind speaking about it. And I actually feel
Wraithwall
like
left
more
3
people should speak
relics
about it, because if
signifying
you
descent
are willing to
from the
speak about
Dynast
it and
King.
debate and discuss,
Of these,
you don't
the
have
Midlight
party
Shard was given
politics
to what would become House
becomes such a
Nabralia,
breach in
and the
the
Dusk Shard
society,
to my
like we have today.
ancestors, the founders of Dalmasca. The last of these relics was the Dawn Shard. It remained hidden here, known only to those of royal blood.
As though the Dynast King foresaw the very plight before us now.
None save descendants of
Yeah,
the
but
king
you're a
are
woman, you
suffered
can't have
within.
opinions.
If we attempt to enter without proof of such lineage,
That's a joke. I know you guys can't see my face, so I'm sorry.
Fiendish traps, something like that.
That's a joke.
But you must consider the prize. The Dawn Shard lies within, and Wraithwall's treasure.
And there was I, thinking this was going to be hard.
I like his sideburns. Alright, let's save, and then we're gonna go down and explore that one area we were not at yet. Let's see, licenses. What the hell? Yeah, I'm sure it is. Yeah, I feel that way too. I don't know why it's so hard for people to do good things. Especially the people in power, like the rich people in power. It costs them nothing to do the right thing. It costs them nothing. And they still choose the wrong thing 9 times out of 10. It just blows my mind. I don't know. I just feel like if I had $1 million, just $1 million, I would put that towards good services. Like, I would try to like donate or set up some program to help others. And then you have somebody like Jeff Bezos, who literally like has an insurmountable amount of money just sitting around, and he's not doing anything good. He's not helping people who even works for him, you know. It's just, it blows my mind. I'm not... Yeah, our Twitch overlord, more like it, right? Shoot. Okay, so what do I do with her? I need to go there, and I need to go up here. I guess I could just save... I'll just save the rest. for her. Yeah, I know. And that's, like, you look at somebody like Bill Gates, who has actually done a lot of shit for other people. And then you look at somebody like Jeff Bezos, and it's amazing that they're both obscenely wealthy. Like, they're totally different people. It's disgusting. Like, I think Bill Gates is a great person. I think he's a great person. You can only do so much in your lifetime, and he's trying. But Jeff Bezos is like... you know what? My channel is going to get banned, because here I am speaking out against Jeff Bezos. But... it's not hard. Just don't think about, like, your cars and your model wives, and think about, like, other people for 10 fucking minutes, you know? But again, I know I'm in the minority with that, so... There's a lot of people who say, oh, well, he earned his wealth, so he's allowed to have it. I think that's right, but... Fuck, it doesn't mean you need to be an asshole. I read something on Reddit, which I thought was brilliant. Once you reach $999 million, we say that you've won capitalism, and everything else is just automatically put into the social welfare. So, like, if you make $999 million, you're set. You're fine. You're never going to want for anything. Ever. Ever. You're never going to want anything. So after you get 999 million, the rest of it just goes into the society. Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying, Ms. Ragpor. Like, you hook me up with, like, $100,000, I'm set. Like, that pays off every piece of debt that I have. Like, you know, it pays off anything I'd want. Like, I'm set at that much money. Alright. There's a ton of shit here I need to buy. So I have a couple of options. We can backtrack and we can farm up. Or we can go forward and try to farm up. But either way, we're farming. We've got to grind at this point. I don't have a choice because I don't have enough money. I don't remember the best part to grind at, so we'll go inside, I guess. We'll do it inside. That boss died very quickly, but it almost killed me. It was one-shotting my guys, so I need to get some more HP stats. That sounds wonderful, Miss Radcore. For 100,000, you could do that, right? Yeah, the Canadian government's really making everybody else look like shit. You guys are doing a great job taking care of your people. The American government decided to take a vacation, a paid vacation, rather than figure out what's going on. Shit. I think this is the wrong thing to do. Hey, beautiful Skyrim, you remember this in Final Fantasy IV? When the wall came at you and then
Fight or run? We better decide fast.
I'm gonna try to fight. Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot.
Please. My regards.
Here goes. I got it.
Come on. Oh, that was it. That's all I could get out. 4 hits. Maybe that'll be enough. These mist abilities are pretty cool. Pretty excited to have that $250 a fortnight to go into something else like savings account. That's great. Yeah, our government may or may not vote to give people money. We're waiting to find out. I don't think I'm gonna do it, guys. I'm close, but I don't think I'm gonna do it.
At your best.
What the fuck is X-Zone? He X-Zoned me? Isn't that move in Final Fantasy VI? That is such a cool thing to say. Game over. That's my first game over in this game. I shouldn't have tried that. Alright, we'll try to go around, I guess. I say it's a cool thing to say because most people aren't like that. They're like, oh, give me my money. Like, you know, I'm paying into the government, might as well get it, right? And the fact that you're like, no, we have to look out for the betterment of everyone. That's such a nice, good thing to say. It's a non-selfish thing. I really appreciate that. Cast stop. Slow. No. Disable. Balance. I could slow it, I guess. So I have to go the way of the wall. Okay, I'm gonna try one more time. No, I'm just gonna run. We'll just run. It's fine. It's fine. We'll come back and do this later. I'm close to being able to beat it. I can't right now. Not quite there. See, a lot of people have said that here, Mr. Radcore, but
fight or run.
If you had direct deposit, your money went automatically in. Like, you didn't even have a choice. It just went into your account. Well, fuck. There's another one.
The wall comes. We must be quick. Together we can bring it down.
Okay. Guess we're just gonna fight one of these. Maybe this one's easier than the last one? Hopefully. Yeah, this one's way easier. Immune to immobilize, though. Not even a question this guy's easier. Look how fast he's dying. The wall has been defeated. I absolutely love the victory scenes. They've got so many cool things in this game. I just hope that the 16th game takes a bit from this one. Alright. I don't know how to get rid of X Zone or Doom. So, is she just gonna die? I guess. Okay. Cool. So I guess that's just a thing now. Maybe they'll just come back magically healthy as we go in this room.
Incredible. It wounds me to look on as they pillage so solemn a place.
Yet without help, you and I are as nothing. Is this not so? He thinks ever and always on his own profit. Assure him of it and he shall remain true to our cause.
I do not share your Majesty's trust.
We will continue this later. Now we should concern ourselves with finding the Dawn Shard. It sleeps in waiting, somewhere deep within.
How can you be certain?
I can hear its call.
She can hear its call. Alright, so Balthier's back. I still have Doom, but... oh, it's at 4. Alright. I guess she's just gonna die. Alright, we'll switch. Tomb of Wraithfall. Alright, she should be good now. A lot of device touching. Alright, we're gonna go down this way first. I think they did a good job in 12 of making the dungeons feel like the old school Final Fantasy dungeons. Like they're big, expansive dungeons, but the maps aren't overly complicated. You know, I would put this right up there with 4 as far as like dungeon design. Like they're fairly simplistic, but their challenges all the same. There's monsters throughout. In this case, they're bats. You know, they kind of match the feel of the one tune. I like this. The design's really well done. Let's see, where do I want to go? I guess both ways lead there, so. Left first to see if there's a chest in here. What the hell is that? That is not a chest. Ugly fire face. It's not dropping anything super useful, but I guess the experience is good. Ah, man. Trying to kill Bathiel there. Treasure chest? Gravity bomb. Alright, so they look a little different in here. Keep our eyes peeled. Like the little rolling chickens. Man faces. Oh, look at all the loot! 10 gil! High potion! 76 gil! It's not that great. It's always exciting seeing your chest on there. What is that noise? I don't know. Back in the day, it might have something to do with translation. Because back in the day, like on Final Fantasy 1, you actually collected, it was gold, but it was just pronounced, I think they had it written out as G's. So it might have had something to do with the translation part. Yeah, it was originally gold pieces, but I think it got changed over to Gil 5 or 6. I don't remember. We'll have to watch for that as we go through the countdown. See how many of them have Gil. Yeah, I'm positive some of them had gold. Like, I don't think... Like, it was GP for sure. I don't know the history, though. I don't know at what point it changed or when it went from gold pieces to Gil. I've never even thought about it, to be honest. I just know that now it's Gil. Is it Gil in this? Yeah, it's Gil. I know it was Gil in 14, 11, obviously 12. I think it was in 10. I don't know how far back it goes. And it may have been GP in 4 too, honestly. But even if it was GP in 4, you could say it was Gil pieces. They also use a measurement of yalms, and that I think started in 11. But it was the distance that you travel is in yalms, not in like miles or kilometers or anything like that. YALMS, yalms. I kind of like that measurement, by the way, like a yalm. It's just, it seems like we could all agree to move like away from the metric system or from like the mileage system and just look at something completely different. What is that? Chanter's status. Crossbow, go! I am so psyched, by the way, because this game, other than being awesome and way better than 13, is the one we're playing before 10. And I don't know how excited you guys are for 10, but I fucking love Final Fantasy X. Absolutely love it. I can't wait to start playing Final Fantasy X. We're about 7 hours into this, and it's probably another 25 to 30 to get through the game. Because I'm not very good at it. I don't have everything memorized in this one. But 10 is where we're going to start next, and 10 is amazing. I think I cry every time I play 10. I have so far. I'll have a new camera. I'll have my camera fixed by then. You guys can watch me cry on stream. I know that's what everybody's looking forward to. People have followed me just to see me cry on stream. You know, if you're watching the story, Miss Radcore, and you stay with it, you'll cry too. 10 is a terribly sad game. It's happy and sad and all sorts of emotions. I'm not a super emotional person, but that's a game that gets me. What the hell am I supposed to do with that? Like, do I need to go through? I don't think so. It's just a giant square. Alright. Like 12's more a political game. It's an RPG. It's like it feels like a classic RPG, but you know, they're talking about all of the countries that are fighting, and you're working with the princess to like save the day for this one country, and all that's great. But 10 is like a relationship game. It's all about the relationships these characters have with each other. So whereas like you get a little bit of that with 12, you know, it's not as much. Like, you know that Bosch has a brother who killed the king, and you know that Bosch didn't save the day from Ash's husband getting killed. But like, for the most part, it's about like these different countries at war. But 10 is all about like, here are the characters, and here's why they're important, and how they're related to each other, and like, here's them interacting. It's a totally different game. And that makes it better, in my opinion. I think 10 is one of the best Final Fantasy games. He's not getting a lot of LP here. Neither is she. Alright, we're one step closer. We're trying to get that whip kick. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with him. He needs to go over there. She needs like 8 more. She needs to go down there. War Mage. That's pretty cool. Gain MP after dealing magic damage. I like that. And here's Inquisitor. Gain MP. We need to get both of these. Those look great. One more save and we'll go back in and try to finish the dungeon. This music's fantastic too. I know a lot of people don't like 12, and I didn't like it at first, but having played through it again, I love 12. This game's fantastic. Where the hell am I going? We open that. We open that. Now what? Oh, we gotta go. Okay. Alright. We do have to go back. Must have been one I missed here. A little teleport sounds pretty cool. Well, fuck my balls. Do we have to kill this dude? I don't think I missed anything major in these other rooms. That doesn't sound right. We went there. That opens up there. Maybe we do have to kill this wall. I didn't think we had to kill him yet, though. Let's just explore a little more. I don't want to like try to kill this wall Unless we absolutely have to. I can swear we didn't have to either. There's something up at the top of the stairs? No. What the fuck am I missing? Oh, that's a hidden passageway, but does that take me where I need to go? I think it just brings me back to the beginning, right? Oh no, here we go. Ancient door, alright.
Fog? Underground?
Not fog. Mist.
You can see the mist with your eyes?
Where it is thick enough, you may. The nether runs deep in this place.
So, is the mist dangerous?
Yes, but it is also an aid. A dense mist allows the working of powerful magics.
I'll keep that in mind. Can't count on Vaughn to keep track of these things. That's for sure.
Alright, we're almost to the end of this dungeon. And beating this one, I think, opens up the second class for all of your characters. Which is kind of awesome, so we want to do that tonight. Try to open up all the chests here, though. Blood sword. Alright, Famfrit. Here we go. This is another fight that gave me a lot of trouble the first time I played through. Oh, Belias, not Famfrit. My bad, guys. I lied. There we go, he's slowed. Let's use a quickening.
Please.
Pew, pew.
Here goes.
Oh man, that was close.
Here goes.
Damn it. Alright, we only got 4 hits in. Alright, half his health is gone. That's good. And he's slowed, so we're fine. This is fine. We're all good. Uh-oh.
At your best.
Uh-oh. I have something that can remove oil? No. Yes, handkerchief. There we go. Minis are a bit cumbersome. Got it. One more hit. Here we go. Oh, there he is. He's the first summon I get, which is kind of cool. The way summons work is a little wonky in this game, but he's the first one. You obtain the Esper Belias, the Gygus.
In vain glory they arose, shouting challenges at the gods, but prevail they did not. Their doom it was to walk the mist until time's end. A legend of the Nemo.
My family tells a story of the Dynast King and an Esper. The story goes that in his youth, the Dynast King defeated a mighty Gigas, for which the gods took heed of him. Thereafter, it was ever bound to him in thraldom.
So, all this time it's been here guarding the Dynast King's treasure?
Not so. The Esper is the Dynast King's treasure.
That's your treasure?
In this Esper we now command rests a power whose worth is beyond any measure.
Is that so? Call me old-fashioned, but I was hoping for a treasure whose worth we could measure.
All right. So I always give him to Ash. Where the fuck is it though? Can I just not give it to Ash? Like, what the fuck? Do I have to find it? Oh, there it is. So I guess I do have to unlock it. Alrighty. He's a time battle mage. I don't know what would be best. I guess he could be a machinist with it. Yeah, some of the voice acting is really good. I didn't like it the first time I played through, I don't know why. Like, listening to it again, it's actually really good. I don't know, maybe I just got older and realized it wasn't too bad. Ah, hey Wayno. Thank you for the raid. I very much appreciate that. Das Muffin, Zelly, Wayno. How's it going, guys? Thank you for coming in. I'm Briac, I died of games. I am playing Final Fantasy 12. And my camera's not working for some reason. Thank you, Das, for the wonderful follow. I appreciate that very much. It's good to see you guys. I am sorry my camera's broken. I don't know what's going on with it. Wayno and Miss Radcore, I might connect with you guys offline later to figure out how to fix it. Because my webcam is completely working. It's just not hooking up through Streamlabs for some reason. We're going to go with Spears with her. So Wayno, what's good? What were you playing? Were you playing some ESO? Haha, just insufficient. You do not play anything else, no. I'm a little disappointed you don't play anything. No, I'm joking. No, you don't. Did you do anything good? Get through some pledges and such? We're having a bit of a weird day with this game because I finally got further than I was before, which is good. But now I'm having to like figure out what it is I'm doing with everybody. So make her a white mage monk, I guess. Be kind of cool, right? Oh fuck, she's a black mage. God damn it. Can I undo that? I can't undo that. Alright, well, it is what it is. Wayno, I have a couple of recommendations for other games to play. I'm gonna get you and Miss Radcore to play Overwatch with me at some point. It'll be great. I'm gonna go Torborn. Torborn? Is that how you say his name? The dwarf guy with the turrets? I'm just gonna turret everything. I played Guild Wars 2 on Wednesday. That game's so good. There's so much content. And Zelly, I just got, for anybody who's interested in Guild Wars 2 right now, there is an anniversary coupon. It's anniversary 50 is the code, and you can get the expansions for 50% off. So I bought the 2 expansions that go with Guild Wars 2 for $15. That's less than a month of playing any other MMO.
What?
For those of you guys coming in not knowing the story, she was married to him and then he died. So that ghost is who she's seeing as her dead husband. Nothing fucked up about that. I thought Star Wars: The Old Republic was great solo. I preferred it solo. But some of those instances were pretty fun in that game. I'm taking away from the, like, very deep moment where she saw her dead husband. I'm sorry. I'll let you guys watch the video. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not letting you watch it. It's fine. You obtained the Dawn Shard. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. By this, return ye to the Hall of the Destroyer. By other means, return ye back to this place. Alright, we're gonna touch it. You know, I played it before the most recent level cap, Zelly, so now I think you have to sub to get all the way to the level cap, which is kind of a, I mean, that kind of sucks. But there's still a ton of content in that game. I mean, you can play easily 100 hours in that game before you have to stop. And you know what else is great about it? You get to fucking be a Jedi. Do you know how cool it is to, like, swing a lightsaber around? Because I do, because I played Star Wars: The Old Republic. It felt great. And I love the fact that you could pick if you wanted to go light side or dark side, no matter what. Like, that was kind of cool, too. Alright. Little cutscene action here. The Empire has come. I got this this item, the Dawn Star, which is supposed to, like, save the world.
Such a tremendous honor to again be graced with your presence, Majesty. You left us with such great dispatch upon our last encounter that I must confess I had begun to worry that we may have given your Majesty some cause for offense.
Such a heartfelt display of remorse. Now what is it you want?
I want you to give me the Nethicite.
The Nethicite?
That is a base imitation. We seek Wraithwald's legacy, the ancient relics of the Dynast King. Day-affected Nethicite. Did you not tell them, Captain Azalus?
Majesty, he speaks of the Dawn Shard. That is the Nethicite.
Are you mad, Vossler?
If we are to save Dalmasca, we must accept the truth. I will fight this profitless battle no more.
What a dick.
Captain Azalus has struck a wise bargain. In return for the Dawn Shard, the Empire will permit Lady Ash to reclaim her throne, and the Kingdom of Dalmasca will be restored. Think on it. An entire kingdom for a stone. You must admit, 'tis more than a fair exchange.
And when all is said and done, your master will have another pet.
Lady Ash, let us take him for the people of Dalmasca. Your Majesty wallows in indecision on peril of their heads. And his shall be the first to fall.
Well, at least your sword is to the point.
Oh, throw in those words. You guys remember Pogs? I don't know why I was just thinking about Pogs.
To think the relics of the Dynast King were day-affected Nethicite, Dr. Sid will be beside himself.
What did you say?
Captain Azalus, take them to Shiva. They should have leave to return to Rabanastre soon.
Yeah, that's true. That is a theme.
I want you to assess its power.
Did our orders not specify that we return the stone for testing?
I will not chance returning with a stone that is yet unproven.
When we return to Dalmasca, we can announce that you are alive and well. I will then continue our negotiations with the Empire. I believe Lars has the key. He'll listen to us. We should trust him.
Who are you, Vossler, to talk of trust?
A son of Dalmasca.
Our equipment here is limited, so we'll be using the ship's drive to make our assessment. Once we've connected the stone, the reaction should be easily measured.
Methods do not interest me, only results.
Friend? Such heat! The mist, it's burning!
6,800, 6,900, 7,000! This must be de-facted nethicite! The count still climbs!
Ah, we found it at last. True day-affected nethicite. The power of the Dynast King in my hands. Blood alone does not an emperor make, Vayne.
What is this? Something's wrong!
What is it?
You stand.
She's having a lot of issues.
Hold her down!
Oh, the rabbit's going feral.
What's wrong with her?
I always knew Fran didn't take well to being tied up. I just never knew how much. How about you?
I like Fran's idea. Let's get out of here.
No farther! Sky Pirates, the future of Dalmasca will not be stolen. Why do this, Bash? This struggle is futile. You must know where it leads.
I do know. All too well.
Fran's fucking berserk too. That's awesome. Now I've got destroyed though. That's not good.
At your best.
Fuck. Am I gonna lose here? I might lose here. Nah, we're good.
Here goes!
Please.
My regards.
Please.
My regards.
Not good. I thought for sure that was gonna kill him. Now he's like one-shotting me? What's that about? I think I just lost. Oh fuck! Alright, we still got it, but fucking annoying to have half my group die because he's one-shotting everybody. What the hell was that? What the fuck? Alright, let's redo this. Let's, I'm gonna change up my group. See if that goes a little bit better. Only thing that sucks is now we have to skip all these fucking cutscenes. Hopefully with somebody curing it'll go a little bit better this time around. When it gets below like 40%, we'll do the quickening. There, he enraged, so that's what I want. Bradcore, I will see you later. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Alright. Vosler down.
Engine power falling rapidly. It's negative. Impossible.
Engine room, this is the bridge. Report.
What are they doing down there?
Happened?
The Nemersite's draining the ship's power!
Disengage it at once.
I want that number 3 million seal. Let me infected.
Action reach critical in 300. Cascade failure.
Ash, let's go.
All I have done, I've ever thought of Dalmasca first.
I know you do. I would ne'er gainsay your loyalty.
Look on what my haste has wrought. Did I act too quick? Or was your return too late? I can serve her no more. You must take up my charge.
Cost of loyalty.
This might get a little dicey.
The mist. It manifests now.
Is that what you call this?
What's that? I think it's the dawn shard.
Then what are we waiting for?
The dreadnought Leviathan is sunk. The 8th Fleet of the Arcadian Imperial Army lost. As word of the events in the yacht sounded throughout the Empire, quit I Bujeba, citing sudden malady. My true motive, to bring the various counter-imperial forces scattered throughout Ivalice together in unified resistance. By this time, Lady Ash had made her return to Rabanastre. She had not, however, made known her presence. Rather, she was content with keeping both her own whereabouts and those of the Don Shard concealed. Had she chosen then to go before her people, my error in announcing her suicide would be known, to the great detriment of my efforts to assemble a resistance. In such circumstance as the Lady Ash then found herself, even were she to proclaim Dalmasca restored, it would serve only to invite the Empire's wrath. Though Arcadia had lost her 8th Fleet, she remained, as ever, a military power with which to be reckoned.
The Rosarian Empire assembles a vast host.
Yeah, this is actually the
martial
reorchestrated
exercises.
soundtrack too. So this is the upgraded
It is our
soundtrack.
belief
I think they did a
wait
really
for
good
the
job with
proper
it.
pretext.
It's part of the remaster.
Sooner to make their strike against Arcadia.
The loss of Leviathan and her fleet at such a time comes as a most grievous blow. Were Rosaria to invade, the battle would be hard fought. Had Lord Vane not deployed the fleet so capriciously, we would not now find ourselves in such perilous circumstance.
Lord Vane shall be made to answer for his actions. It is the will of the Senate. Excellency, though he be your son, justice must be served.
A convenient thing, justice. And so I must now make a choice between my throne and my son.
A most lamentable situation for us all.
Oh? For Lord Vane, perhaps. Yet surely Lord Lauser will make for a fine emperor.
Lauser so adores his brother, and he is yet young.
But he will not remain young forever. Already he busies himself unraveling Lord Vane's tangled skein. Lord Larsa has found his role to play and pursues it with some enthusiasm.
Ah, yes. And who would set him at such tasks?
What matter? Lord Vane himself once saw his elder brothers brought to like justice, did he not? At your Excellency's behest, as I recall.
You may put yourself at ease, Lord Gramis. So long as the Senate watches over her, Arcadia's well-being will ever be ensured.
By your will, I shall bid Vane return to Arcades.
Final Fantasy 12 cutscenes. Oh, there's more. Hold on. Sorry, guys.
So, it was the Dawn Shard that brought down the Imperial fleet.
You know your stuff.
Destructive power of such force. I've seen it once before. Lady Ash, you know of what I speak.
Nabudis.
The capital of Old Nebradia, Lord Rassler's fatherland. At the time of the invasion, a division of Imperials entered the city. There was a mighty explosion. Friend and foe died alike. Something was there. One of the Dynast King's relics. The Midlight Shard was in Nebradia.
More Nethicite. Well, no wonder they invaded.
That ridiculous war. The trap at the treaty signing. All this because Vane wanted power. He must not be allowed to claim the Nethicite. The Empire must never hold it.
Oh, they already do. The Dusk Shard? Most likely the Midlight Shard, too. Besides, can't they manufacture Nethicite now?
Very well. Then the path set before us is clear. We'll use the Dawn Shard to fight them. Dalmasca does not forget kindness, nor ill deed done. With sword in hand, she aids her allies. Sword in hand, she lays to rest her foes. This Nethicite I hold must be my sword. I will avenge those who have died, and the Empire will know remorse.
You even know how to use it?
The Garif may know. The Garif people live by the old ways. Magicite lore is a part of their culture. They may hear it. The cry of the Nethersight's power. Whispers of the stone's menace.
Dangerous though it be, what we need now is power. Should we declare Dalmasca free without the means to defend our claim, the Empire would crush us. You must take me to meet with the Garif.
They live beyond Osman Plain.
Not exactly close.
Compensation, is that what you want?
Straight to the point, aren't we? I like that. Compensation. How about the ring?
This? Isn't there something else?
No one's forcing you. I'll give it back to you as soon as I find something more valuable.
What do you mean something more valuable?
Hard to say. I'll know when I find it. What is it you want, Vaughn? What are you looking for?
Me? What am I looking for? I guess... Well, you know...
Yeah, sort of. It's like a stone
The
that gives
Gareth
power,
are said to dwell
and
in
it turns
Kerwon.
into like
So they
I guess
do.
a weapon, or
We'll
it gives
need to
them
head south
power. I don't
past
know.
the Giza Plains.
Think of it
It
as
is
Lord of the
range
Rings.
now in Giza.
It's the
the
ring.
wadis will be swollen with the deluge. Passage may be difficult.
But those same waters
At this
may
point,
also
we're trying to
open
figure it
new
out,
routes
though,
to
and
us.
so we're actually going
Regardless, we
into
must go
this like
south, yes?
hidden forest where the Viera
First
live,
things
which are
first.
the bunny people.
You're eager to be on your
Trying
way,
to figure
I
out
know,
how to use
but
it.
we should see that we're prepared before setting out.
I made my resolve 2 years ago. I
But
swore to overcome
I
any
complained
hardship
about
I may
13
face.
being very linear.
Man cannot live by resolve alone,
And at
princess.
this point, the game is moving back to openness. So, like, there are some linear parts throughout 12, but you also can explore a little bit and go check things out and teleport around, which is back where I am. So, at this point, I can go buy some things, I can sell, I can go farm up, I can get some experience. There's a whole lot of things I can go do at this point other than just move ahead with the story. Which is pretty cool. Like, from a gameplay perspective, I just thought 13 was a giant pile of shit. So this is a much better experience. There's still some things about it that aren't wonderful, they're not perfect, but it's good that we're back at this point where we can kind of explore and do what we want again. Oh fuck, is that closed? I don't know, wrong way. Blood sword. Nobody can use it, but we're gonna hold on to that. So I don't have a ton of money. We are actually gonna have to farm money pretty soon. But for the purpose of now, I'm just gonna get a couple of gannets. All right, cool. That's good for now. So I'm going to set up a gamut for my casters. That if they are low on mana, we're going to use charge. Oh, did she not learn it? Fuck. Alright, can't use that yet. Did she learn it? Yeah, okay. I gotta get charged on Pinello. It's the techniques of those. Come on. Magic. The only one I need is gravity, and I can't afford it, so I guess we're done for now. We gotta go farm some... We gotta go farm. We're just broke. What about hunts? Do we have a hunt? Yeah. I think we can go pick up a couple of hunts, too. Let's go check and see if we can get a couple more. Because those will give us some money and items, too. Need hard. Wrong way. I definitely have to farm up, though. Like, I need the money for gear and magic and techniques and gamuts, but I also need some more experience, because those last couple fights were pretty challenging. Where am I going? South of the Giza Plains. Look at that background. Look how, like, that painted background looks. That's amazing. You know, for such an old game, like, this is a PS2 game. I know they remastered it, but this looks pretty solid. I can't say that they, you know, did such a good job with Final Fantasy VIII Remaster or, you know, but I think this looks great. And Final Fantasy X's Remaster is pretty good, too. We'll play that next, but... I don't know, it's just such a smooth, like, they did a really good job making this. Even if it was back on the PS2. So, with that, we're going to call it and we're going to raid somebody. Let me go ahead and pause my timer here. It's just a good stopping point. We got through a lot today. Did I stop my timer? Yeah, okay. So, guys, there's somebody playing Crystal Chronicles, which is another Final Fantasy game. I'm going to send you guys over to. It's just been re-released on the Switch, and I always thought that was a fun game. It's not for everybody, but Melimelage, I think is how you say his name, I want you guys to be nice to him. Thank you very much for hanging out tonight. I will be back on Sunday. We're going to play more Final Fantasy 12. We're going to continue the countdown. And if I do stream at all between now and then, it's going to be Grand Theft Auto, which I started today and had a lot of fun with. So anyway, let me send you guys over. It's funny that I don't even know how to say the guy's name and I'm reading. That's kind of... What? It's making me log into Twitch, guys. Let's log into Twitch. Maybe that's part of the problem with my camera. Alright. I'm Briac at Eda Games. Thank you for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I will see you on Sunday at 7 o'clock. If you haven't followed, hit the follow button, and I will see you then. Have a good weekend, guys.
There we go. Hey, Briac, how you been, man? It's been a while. You been playing Crystal Chronicles? Are you still on Nozomi? Crystal Chronicles is great. Blast from the past. Hey, Skyrim. Beautiful Skyrim.